It's the end of the weekend, but I still wanna turn up. Yeah, I still wanna turn up. All I want is to go again, but you ain't picking your phone up. Why you messing my head up? Any night, any day, let me take you away. All I need is just saying yeah.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing well. So as you guys can see, my background is a little different. I'm not home. I'm actually in Salt Lake City, guys. I'm at the six-figure Medicare Summit. So I am going to give you guys some tips and little things that I've learned at the summit. So I'm going to be here for 2 days. Today is what today is. Today is Thursday night. I just came back from a welcome party. It was really nice. So this is the flyer that we got, and as you guys can see, it says six-figure Medicare Agent Summit, and it's basically a seminar and a conference, a get-together with agents, and a lot of top producers will be, you know, talking and presenting, and I'll give you guys like little tips that I have gathered from the event. So if you want to know all the tips that I have gathered from the event, keep watching this video. I know it's a little dark right now. It is late at night, and this is my view. Can you guys see the view? It's dark. It's gorgeous. Yeah, the mountains and everything is so pretty out here. So yeah, guys, I'm getting ready to head for bed. I'm gonna get myself ready for tomorrow. I met a lot of people, a lot of, you know, mingling, networking, and all of that fun jazz. And a lot of you guys knew me from YouTube, so hey, if you're watching this video. So yeah, I'm going to break down all the little tips that I get from the 2-day event. So keep watching this video, and I'm going to show you guys, you know, the things that I wore, because you know we like fashion. We like fashion over here. Let me show you guys what I wore today, what I wore this evening. Hold on. This lighting in this bathroom is just so good. I did not bring my tripod, so I have to like use I have to use things in here as a tripod. So let's see. Let me show you guys what I had on today. So I just had on all black, okay? Wore the hair down like I usually do. Got my black dress on. And yeah, this is what she was wearing, you know, professional, looking classy. Let me take this off. Oh, girl, showing a little skin, you know. Showing a little skin. But I had this like on like this. Let me show you guys. So I had it like this when I first entered the building. You know, and then, you know, then I put the sleeves on, of course. You know, your girl gained a little weight, but I'm working on it. I'm working on the weight gain, okay? I'm working on it, but she still looks good, you know. I'm being silly, guys. Being silly. So that's that. So I am going to do a vlog style. I decided to put the camera down. So right here is little paint. So ignore that. Okay, you don't see that, okay? So anyways, guys. So yeah, like I was saying, I will report back to you guys. I'm going to take great notes and let you guys know what I have learned in this weekend's summit. So yeah, that is it. Getting ready to go to bed and get ready for tomorrow morning, because the conference starts at 9 a.m. tomorrow. So anyways, that is it. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Peace. Okay guys, so today is the actual day 1 of the conference. I'm just gonna show you guys what I have on. I have on the, you know, the tea, of course, you know, for the cool kids. So I have on the tee, and I have on these black slacks. I have the blazer, okay? So let's put on the blazer. Looking super professional. It's gonna be a good day. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Just making sure I look good, you know. The lighting in the bathroom is everything. Everything. Yes, honey, yes. So I'm at the summit and I'm going to ask a few people these very important questions because you guys keep asking me this question. So Christian,
yes,
what would you say is one of your #1 sources of generating leads for your business?
So I'm not going to say anything that takes years to develop, right?
Okay.
Because if I'm being honest, inbound traffic, what my presentation was about today, is my #1 source of business, and it comes from referrals, marketing, branded direct mail, billboards, Facebook ads, all that stuff. But if I was actually just buying leads, I'd say direct mail hasn't been great the last couple of years. If I'm actually buying leads, the best leads that I've bought have been lead generators, telemarketed leads. So it's not my favorite lead source, but I don't think buying any lead is my favorite lead source. My favorite lead is something that you generate yourself and somebody contacts you, right?
Okay.
And so two-parted answer.
All right, you guys heard it from Christian Brindle. Follow his
YouTube channel.
Yes.
We need subs. We need to catch up.
So
We never will.
What's the name of your YouTube channel?
It's just called Christian Brindle.
All right, and what about Facebook?
Six Figure Medicare Agent Facebook group.
All righty, yeah, you guys heard it here. All right, thank you, Christian.
Thank you.
All right, guys, so I am with Miss Nicole Morgan. So, you know, I have to ask her the same question. So, Nicole, what is your #1 source of lead generation? What are you doing, girl?
I do Turning 65 Medicare workshops, or otherwise known as Medicare 101. I do those almost monthly.
Wow.
I can either send out mailers and do my own and organize it all, or I hook up with community partners like a bank that has a community outreach program, and then basically the audience comes to me. So
wow. So
yeah,
you're not
really
calling
nice.
them, you're not cold
No,
calling?
it's about strategic relationships and providing that education. I hook up with a local business as well for all of their retirees, and you bring in the education to them.
Wow.
And so HR resources love that. So.
All right, guys, you guys heard it here. Nicole Morgan. You gotta get to you gotta do the seminars, guys. You gotta do the seminars.
Yes, yes.
All right, thank you, Ms. Nicole. All right, guys, I'm with Brad. Where you from, Brad?
Des Moines, Iowa.
Okay, Brad. So
And I'm a fan of your YouTube channel,
oh,
too.
thank you.
Yeah.
So tell me, what's your #1 source of lead generation?
I do direct mailings. That's probably the #1 source.
#1?
Yeah.
All right, guys, you heard it from here. Direct mail. Direct mail. You heard it from here. Direct mail, guys.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Brad. I'm with Miss Galen, the queen of the bundle. If you don't know her, Google her, okay? She is a real deal. She made millions and millions. I'm going to ask you the question that everybody wants to know. What is your favorite lead source?
Anybody willing to talk to me, because there's not a client out there that we can't work with. I love telemarketed leads, I love age leads. The cheaper the lead, the better, because anybody you talk to should be interested in what you have.
Alrighty, you guys heard it here first from the queen of the bundle. Like I said, Google her, guys. Follow her.
I do have YouTube,
What's your
I have Facebook, Queen of the Bundle, always.
Okay.
You can also Google Galen Hendricks. It's like reverb share. Once you remember it, you got it, right? And this is Patricia. So see, I remember her name. take you to the next scene.
All right, I love it.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. Thank you, guys. Hi guys, I'm with Miss Maria, and she is a bilingual agent. I'm jealous of that.
Why?
Because you can help so much more people if you
That's
speak
true.
other languages.
That's true.
That's why I really want to learn how to speak Creole.
You should.
Okay,
You
so
should.
the question for you, Maria, is what is one of your favorite ways to generate leads? What's one of your favorite ways?
My favorite.
Yes.
It's first, I don't call my clients. I call they're my insurance family.
Okay.
Because if you call like they're my clients, they're gonna feel like it's a number. You know what I mean? So also when I save their numbers in my phone, I put Patricia and something that I know, because how many Patricias, you know, something that reminds me, okay, nice hair or something like that.
Okay.
So you have a connection with that person, and my leads are coming for that person, because when I answer the phone, I say, hey Patricia, how are you? Did something new in your hair? How your kids are, and whatever thing it is.
So you build a relationship with your clients.
Yes. And if I give you my business, like you do my hair, you do the insurance with me.
Oh, okay, okay.
You do my nails, you do the insurance
So
with
you
me.
keep it all in the family, pretty much.
If I do my business, you give me your business, like that.
Okay. But basically, she don't purchase leads, and she build her business through a strong referral base, and she treat her clients like family.
And I answer my phone Saturdays and Sundays too.
All right, guys. So you heard it from here. Thank you, Maria.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having me.
No problem.
Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? It's the end of the weekend, but I still wanna turn.
I'm just chilling, minding my own business, you know. Oh, they have fire in there. Look at the water. Fire.
Just pulled up to the house. Don't feel like getting out. I'ma just lay back and crack this window. I've been doing my best, taking a moment.
So I decided to get up really early to basically recap day one, all of the things that I've learned. So yes, if you're wondering, I am in the bathroom because it's really early and lighting in the room is not the best. So anyways, let's get right into it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and leave the name of the speaker at the bottom of the screen of this video the whole time that I'm talking about this person speech. Okay, so the first person was Tony Merlin. So the thing that really stuck out with his speech was surround yourself with people that is doing better than you. And it's very important to get mentorship, and it's very important for you to network. It's very important for you to network as well. And I 100% agree, and this is one of the things that I preach myself, that it's very important to surround yourself with people that is doing better than you, because if you're in an environment where, you know, everyone is, you know, in poverty, or, you know, they're working a 9-to-5 and you want to get out of that situation, being in that environment kind of tells you, okay, this is the norm, this is what you should be doing. But if you surround yourself with people that's doing what you actually want to do, then it helps you to elevate, it helps you to stay motivated, and it shows you that the possibilities do exist. All right, so that's what I got from him. Now let's talk about the next person. All right, guys, so the next speaker was Christopher Weir. Hope I'm not pronouncing his name incorrect. And he is the owner of Lead Concepts, which is a lead company. They do direct mail. So the things that he said was doing what other people wouldn't do. Right? So he's saying that do what other people would not do. He says any person that wakes up in the morning with a goal, with a plan, and a purpose is a successful person. I thought that was very neat that he said that. He also said, what do you do that nobody else is doing? So that's the question that he asks, right? So examples are marketing, using social media, putting yourself out there, going out there and shaking hands, building relationships. And one of the things that he said that was very interesting to me was, you don't have to purchase my leads if you're doing what other people are not doing. That's coming from a man that owns a lead company. Okay, that to me was very golden, because here he is saying, I own a company, right? I offer leads to agents, but guess what? You don't have to purchase my leads. If you do what other agents are not doing, you can generate your own leads. Guys, that is deep right there. So I hope you really took away from what I just said, because it's so true. A lot of people don't want to do the hard work. Yes, generating your own leads can be, a long-term game, right? It's not going to generate business like this, but then again, it may, right? So it just depends on who you actually build relationships with, right? Some people have a large network of people in their back pocket, but you don't know that if you don't build that relationship. So I thought it was really cool that he said that. So yeah, let me see what else I learned from him. He says, don't conform to what everyone is doing to fit in. He says that is following the followers. So you're following the followers if you're trying to fit in with what everyone is doing, which is working a 9 to 5. Nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5, but that's just an example. So I thought it was really cool that he said that. Okay, I have some more notes about him. So let me see what else he said. He said, be intentional about who you choose to follow. So if you are going to follow someone, be intentional about it, right? You want to use that to your advantage, not just sitting on the, on the bench, right? You got to follow with intention. You got to use that for your benefit. So I like that as well. Ooh, this was a good one, guys. He said, do people know what you do? And so basically back to what I said. So he's basically saying, do you need to purchase my leads? Like, do people know what you do? Like, are you promoting yourself on your private Facebook page, right? Are you talking to your friends about your services, your family members? So, I like that. It was a good takeaway for sure. Oh, another good tip that he gave out is seminars. So if you want to do seminars, so they basically have a special lead card that is for agents that want to do seminars. So he gave a tip. He said, if you want to do seminars, do them on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 6:30 p.m., maybe Wednesday night, not lunchtime. So yeah, I thought it was a great tip that he gave out. So that was the owner of Lead Concept. The next speaker, one of my favorites, my one and only Christian Brindle. So Christian Brindle is the owner of Christian Brindle Insurance Services. He is my upline. He is my mentor, guys. And he is the one that put this event together so that way us agents can come together. The millionaires, the billionaires, the ones that's trying to get there, the ones that's starting. He put all of us in one room. How amazing is that, to actually be able to walk up to a millionaire and say, hey, my name is Patricia, and I would like to have a quick chat with you, or whatever the case may be. So kudos to Christian Brindle for this event. All right, let's dive deep into what Christian had to say. He said, find ways to have clients call you. Like, who like to cold call? Who like to be chasing clients? Who like to be on the phone for 8 hours setting appointments? No one. I'm gonna say it one more time. No one wants to do that. So yeah, that was very valuable that he said. So basically he was saying these are the ideas that you can do to have clients call you. Commercials, billboards, and then, you know, like referrals, of course. And there's 2 types that he was saying, 2 types of agents, where you have one that's doing the cold calling, buying leads, knocking on doors, sitting at table booths, right? And then the type that he recommends is the type 2, which is the client seeks you out. They seek you out. So that is mastering marketing, mastering your brand. What is your brand? Do you have a brand, right? What are you selling to the market? What makes you stand out? You need to sell that, right? You need to put that on your Facebook pages. You need to, you know, have a social media, whether it's LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, the list goes on and on. The possibilities are endless, right? So that's my goal. Like, that's where I'm heading to, right? Of course, referrals. If you don't ask them, the answer is no. So if you're sitting with a client and you don't ask them for a referral, the answer is no. But if you ask, the answer may be yes. I would be more than happy to refer you to my best friend, to my cousin, to my neighbor, whatever the case may be. So ask for the referrals. I love that he said that. So you should be a walking advertisement for your business, right? People should know what you do. So I love that Christian reminded me of that. So what he said, leads are good, inbound traffic is better. Let me say that one more time for the people in the back. He said leads are good, but inbound traffic is better. So marketing, advertising are not expenses. They are investments in your business. Okay, Christian Brindle quote right there. He says, people do business with people they know. So true. People do business with people who educate them. Another great point. People do business with people their friends and family do business with. So ask for the referrals. If you're going to do social media, it shouldn't be about, hi, I'm Patricia, I'm the agent, call me today. Educate them. Educate them about Medicare. Educate them about supplements, right? Educate them about enrollment periods, like follow the rules and regs and all that good stuff, but educate your clients, guys. That's what they're looking for, and that is what they want. They want to know your expertise, right? So educate your clients. All right, so that was Christian. The next person was Sandra, and I put her full name right here. I don't want to butcher her last name, but she said show up. Okay, she says show up when it comes to social media. You don't need the fancy lighting. You know, I had to come here. I need the lighting, but anyways. But she said, you don't need the fancy lighting. You don't need the fancy camera. You can start, right? Just start. So that was really cool. So basically she said, you don't need to buy all the kits, the microphones, and all of that to start digital marketing. Use your talent, right? Educate and be you. Right? I don't need to be Christian Brindle, right? I don't need to be another YouTuber. I could be Patricia, right? I could be who I am, because at the end of the day, people is going to gravitate to my realness. They're going to gravitate towards my personality, you know, how goofy I am and all of that. That makes me who I am. That makes me Kinky Styles. You know what I'm saying? Kinky Styles 1980, you know what it is. So anyways, guys, yeah, so she has a 5 by 5 by 5 rule. So basically she says connect with 5 people, interact with 5 people, and message 5 people. And don't message people like, hey girl, hey, you know, like when you're messaging someone on Facebook, do it the right way, you know? Like, know who that person is before you message them. Like, look at their Facebook page, see if they have like cats or whatever, and just, you know, start a true, genuine conversation to like network with people or whatever the case may be. So that's what I got from her. And she said, be you and post. Like, just post. Just do it. Just do it. Post your content, guys. All right. The next speaker was Danielle. Oh my gosh. I love her, guys. I love her. I love her. I love her. I stalked her. She's probably not gonna watch this video, but I stalked her. Okay, so she is a guru of Medicare. Like, she is everything. She is like, she's a woman. Number one, she's a female. Okay, she is a owner. She's the owner of Boomer Benefits. She is a billionaire. Okay, probably a trillionaire, you know. So anyways, Google her, guys. She is amazing. She has a YouTube channel as well. She has a consumer channel, so it's for, you know, clients and things like that. But she is thebomb.com. She's not an FMO. One of the things I took away so much from her, she's not an FMO. She said, you don't have to be an FMO. You don't have to be a GA. You could literally be you. Like, you could just be you and build your business. Like, she has built her business to an empire, guys. Like, she has so many clients. It is crazy. Like I said, I stalked this lady. She don't need to know, but I stalk her. I go on her website page. I look at her website. I go to her Google My Business page. Like, I look at her YouTube videos. I stalk the heck out of her. But anyways, let's talk about what she had to say, because she was definitely one of my faves. And I feel like I relate so much to what her message was. I feel like I preached a little bit about what she has said in the past. Well, more like a lot. And you'll see why. So anyways, she is the owner of Boomer Benefits, and her topic was about income producing beliefs, right? And she was saying that invest in your mental health, so important. And she said invest in life and leadership coaching as well. And I just love her. So she was talking about your thoughts, your feelings. I feel like some people might watch her and be like, oh, she didn't really bring anything to the table, but she gave gold nuggets. I feel like her presentation was the best. My personal opinion, you know. So anyways, she talked about your thoughts, your feelings determines your actions. It determines your results. Like, what you think about yourself, what you think about your abilities, what you think about yourself as a person, your day-to-day thoughts are so important. And you can, you know, there's ways that it could go with your thoughts, as far as like, it could make you active or it can make you inactive. And we want to be active in our business, right? We don't want our negative thoughts to discourage us from making better decisions in our life and our business and every aspect of what we're trying to do as a businesswoman, right? So like I said, her presentation was golden. If you guys could literally, I don't know, I think Christian is going to allow a ticket to go back and just watch it. If I do have access to that, I will link it in the video. If you don't pay for it for anything else, pay for it to listen to her. Seriously, pay for it to listen to her. So anyways, all right, so she said, when you think about a thought over and over and over, it becomes your belief, right? So if you're thinking, I'm gonna be a millionaire, I'm gonna be a boss, I'm gonna be a billionaire, I'm gonna be this, I'm gonna be on top, I'm gonna be the top producer, ooh, I got chills right now. Like, if you think that over and over and you take action, that's going to be your reality, period. But if you think, oh my goodness, I can't do that. I can't be a Boomer Benefits. I can't be Boomer Benefits. She got all the Medicare clients. Like, there's no more. There's no clients left for me, right? I can't. Her website is so awesome. Like, her Google My Business page, the reviews, so many reviews on her Google My Business page. Like, if you watch her and get intimidated, That right there could be a negative thought. Oh my gosh, I can't do what she's doing. She's too powerful. I can't reach that. But guess what? She was just like me and you at the end of the day. She is like me and you. At the end of the day, she is human. But she did not allow her thoughts. She invests in mental health coaching, guys. She invests in her mental health. She invests in a life coach. She literally says, I spend $50,000 a year for my mental health coach because I want to make sure my mind is right. I want to make sure that I know that I can do it. I'm a human being. I'm going to have negative thoughts, but I'm not going to let my negative thoughts control my actions in a negative way. Okay, so I have this negative thought. What do I do about this negative thought, right? So am I going to dwell into this? Am I going to crawl in bed and cry all day? You may get in bed and cry all day because you had a bad day. But guess what? You can't do that tomorrow. You can't have bad days 5 days a week. Because if you do that, guess what? Your business won't grow. You still got to get up. And you still got to do what you need to do. Because at the end of the day, no one's going to do it for you. Okay, I'm preaching. Sorry. All right, let's go back to what she said, guys. Ooh, I love her so much. I relate so much. All right, she says, be careful of your thoughts. It says, telling yourself you are taking action, but you're really not. Right? So you got to be careful of that. Here are some examples. It's saying, okay, I can't start. Right? I can't start because I don't know enough. I need to add more states. I need another license. I need to do this. I need to learn more about Medicare. I need to learn more about life insurance. I need to, when you constantly getting prepared, you're constantly getting ready to get ready. You're always getting ready, to be prepared. No, you have to take action. You have to start, right? You have to go on that first appointment. You have to build your business by taking action. I think I'm making up my own stuff here. Let's focus on what she said. I'm telling you, I resonate so much with her. Okay, she said, it's not about having negative thoughts. It's about not giving into those thoughts. Golden. This is golden information. Being willing to be uncomfortable makes you unstoppable. Let me say that one more time. Being willing to be uncomfortable makes you unstoppable. All right? Put that in quotes. Put that in quotes. Awesome. Okay, so say this is what you should be thinking about yourself, right? Instead of these negative thoughts, think this instead. She said, I have great value that I bring to my industry and my clients. It's true. You have the license, right? You passed that license. You took AHIP. You did your E&O insurance. You studied. You know the Medicare and you book. You don't have to know everything, guys, but you bring value, right? The fact that you show up and you're kind and you're honest and you have integrity and you're caring and you love people, you bring value to your clients, right? Okay, what else? She says, seniors want what I have to offer. This is what you should tell yourself versus negative thoughts. All right, so I could go on and on about her all day, every day. But the last takeaway that I got from her was bad thoughts create inaction, right? So bad thoughts paralyze you. It prevents you to do what you need to do. It makes you don't want to get up. It makes you don't want to show up. It makes you don't want to be the best version of yourself for your business, for your family, for your loved ones, for your children. So don't feed into negative thoughts, all right? I'm not saying you can't erase them. You can't erase the thoughts, but you can control the thoughts. Okay, I had a bad day, but you know what? I'm going to do this anyways, right? If you allow bad thoughts to creep in and take over, this is what bad thoughts do to you. You know what? I'm not going to go to that 55 plus community. I'll just go tomorrow. You know what? I'll go next year, actually. You know what? I'm not going to make that call. You know what? I'm not going to network today. Maybe tomorrow. You know what? I'm not actually going to call and make appointments. Or I'm not going to, add a blog to my website. maybe tomorrow though, you know, that's what bad thoughts do. So you gotta know bad thoughts are normal. It's okay to have bad thoughts. Our brains are trying to protect us from getting hurt or from rejection or from failure, right? But you gotta know that it's okay to have bad thoughts, but what are you going to do about it? You're gonna still get up. You're still gonna go to your appointments. You're still going to go to that networking event. You're still going to build relationships. And as you go on and you look back at your business, wow, I'm glad I didn't give in to those bad thoughts. Because look at me now, doing great, eating well, right? So it's very important to not feed into your bad thoughts. Okay, so that was her. And she pretty much ended with, from what I can remember, what I wrote down was, what do you bring to the table? And we talked about this a little bit earlier. You bring value, you bring trust, integrity, you bring expertise, right? You bring compassion, you bring honesty. So tell your bad thoughts that. So when that bad thought creep up, Patricia, you're not that great. Girl, you ain't that good. You know what? Actually, I am. I bring value. I have a lot of, experience. Talk about your experience. I love talking to myself, right? I love talking to myself. Patricia, you are bomb. You hear me, girl? You fly. Girl, you got this. I talk to myself. You're going to do this anyways. It ain't easy. Nobody said it was going to be easy, but you're going to do it anyways. You got this. You got this. All right, so that's what I took from her. All right, guys. So the next person was Glenn, and I'll leave his information right here. I didn't really write a lot of stuff. I kind of just listened to his presentation. He is the owner of Lead Heroes, and he talked about the 4-hour work week and what that really means. Of course, it's not working 4 hours a week, right? It's really about leveraging your business, not doing everything, not doing the day-to-day, every little thing. You can use his services such as virtual assistants. And what his services allow you, it allows you to focus on your business that actually generates income. Right? It allows you to go out there and build those relationships. It allows you to work on your business and not in your business, right? On your business and not in your business. He provides services to agents and other businesses as well, where he will, train a virtual assistant, and you train as well, and you pay $15 an hour. So yeah, his presentation was really well. He brought a lot of value to agents that want to go to the next step. Not doing everything by yourself, hire a virtual assistant or whatever the case may be to help you, so that way you could work on your business and not in your business. So, all right, let's talk about the next speaker here. Okay, so Matthew Murray. So some of the things that I took away from him is that direct mail is still king. He talked about telemarketing, not the best thing to use, digital advertising, Facebook, YouTube, etc. A lot of things that Christian said. Follow up is key. All right, this is good. Follow up is key, and go over actual benefits of the plan with your clients. Don't just sell the deal. You got to go back. You got to follow up. You have to say, hey, Mrs. Jones, how is that dental plan working? Are you using those benefits, right? Did you make your first doctor appointment? So you got to go back, and you want to make sure that you are following up with your clients. Give great customer service so that way they stay on the books. That's what I got from him. Okay, so we have Brad Henning. So he is a big top producer. He is big on private insurance and ACA. I thought it was very interesting. The things that he said, I didn't really write down the things that he said, but I can remember some of the things, you know, the value that he brought to the conference. And it was basically saying ACA is where it's at. Selling private insurance is where it's at. I feel like, you know, a lot of agents keep this on a hush hush. You know, they don't really talk about ACA like that. But ACA is really where it's at, guys. You can do really well with ACA. And it helps you with getting 65-year-olds onto Medicare, because if you're serving an ACA client, you know, say at 60 and you're serving them year after year, guess what? They're your automatic Medicare client as well. So that's what I got away from him. All right, guys. So the last speaker of the day, definitely not least, she was last, but she ain't least, the queen of the bundle is what they call her, Gwen Henning. Okay, guys, she is an FMO. She partnered with Integrity. She is the real deal, one of the billionaires in the room, and it was so fascinating to hear her speak. And yeah, but anyways, let's talk about the things that she talked about. She's very passionate about you basically giving your clients value, not just selling them a Medicare Advantage plan or a Medicare supplement. No, you got to go the extra mile. If you don't ask, the answer is always no. So she teaches her agents on selling cancer plans, dental, vision, and hearing plans, standalone plans, adding more value to her clients' lives, because cancer is very real. And she talked about her father, and her father was an agent and he passed away from cancer. So she's very passionate about that. She's very passionate about adding value to her clients. Like, don't do it, another agent come along, they can take the whole deal, right? Because you didn't tell them about the cancer plans. You didn't tell them about the life insurance. You didn't tell them about the dental, vision, and hearing. So yeah, I got a lot of value from her as well. Like, this is something that I need to add myself, to add a little more value to my presentation when I'm talking to my clients, right? Because at the end of the day, cancer is real, right? At the end of the day, people need life insurance, right? People need dental, right? They need the hearing, right? They need their eyesight. So these are products that we should be adding. These are products that we should be talking to our clients with. It's very important, because if you don't, someone else may and literally take away your client because you didn't really have that conversation that you should have, right? The worst thing is for your client to call you and say, I have cancer, what do I do now? You could have probably sold them a cancer plan, right? You could have at least brought it up, right? So yeah, she did a lot of, talked about objections and things like that. So her presentation was really great as well. So it's very important to really bring value to your business by adding these other products, and it will make you a lot richer as well. But it's not really about the money for you as an agent. It's really about adding value to your clients, right? Adding that extra layer of protection. And she really talked about, you need to protect your clients. If you're just selling a Medicare supplement or you're just selling a Medicare Advantage plan, you're not protecting them fully, right? They need life insurance. They need all these other products. They need hospital indemnity. So yeah, her presentation was really great. So guys, that's what I got from day one. A lot of great speakers, a lot of great value, and I will come back, of course, with day two. So anyways, I'll see you back for day two, guys.
It doesn't even.
All right, guys, so this is what I'm wearing for day two. Cream pants, a pop of color. Yes, girls. Yes, ladies. So anyways, yeah, guys, so this is what I'm wearing. And yeah, ready to go. I'm late, actually. So, shouldn't be late. So anyways, yeah. All right, you guys ready for day two? Let's do this.
doesn't even make sense why I think about you. It was only one night, only that time, and it's not my style to be caught up in the middle like this. 'Cause now I dream about you. I was probably too drunk, it's blurry, but I've got the image of you running circles in my mind right now. And it could fade away, but it probably won't, and I should let it be. But I'm gonna dive into you, and maybe I'll drown, but what can I do? And it would be alright to let me down. Rather we try than let these feelings slide. So I'm gonna dive into you. It doesn't even make sense why we try to fight it. Every time that we touch, the room caught on fire. We could blame it on the wine, but we know that we will both be lying. I wish I didn't want you. I was doing just fine, the way that it was. Then you hand me these emotions, didn't want them, but I guess that I'm stuck with them. They could go away, but I know they won't, and I should let it be. But I'm gonna dive into you, and maybe I'll drown, but what can I do? And it will be alright to let me down. I'd rather we try than let these feelings slide. So I'm gonna dive into you.
Alright guys, we're back with day 2 and we're gonna get right into it. So the first person that spoke on day 2 was Tony, and one of the things that he said that really stuck out to me, and of course I believe in, is insurance is a relationship business, right? And he said that you have to remain professional to the carriers, to the clients that you serve. You want to connect with them. You want to send birthday cards. You want to do policy reviews. Take care of your clients, pretty much is what he's saying. And develop relationships with, you know, the people that you work with outside of your clients, such as the insurance carriers, your carrier managers, right? You want to develop relationship with that vendor guy. You just want to connect with people so that way you build a strong relationship, so that way when you need assistance or whatever, it's a easy, you know, like relationship, because they know you know them, and it just makes your business a lot easier when you're building a relationship and you're just not, you know, like you're just passing through. You're not really building and connecting with the people that you work with, such as vendors. You know, if you buy leads with a company, you know, when you call to make your lead order, if they do a good job, call back and say, you know what, thank you, I appreciate what you guys are doing, I appreciate your service. So that's what I took away from him. And he also said network, you know, build relationships and network with financial advisors, PNC agents. So that's what I took away from him. All right guys, so the next speaker was Justin Barack. If you guys don't know who he is, you are literally sleeping under a rock, guys. He has a YouTube channel here as well. Check him out, Justin Barack. And he also is the admin of a Facebook group called Medicare Gurus. Check them out. This guy is like the guru of Medicare, not just the guru as in knowledge, but his company will be making $10 million in revenue, guys. That is crazy. So he says a business is not meant to hoard money. So you need to put money into your business so that way you make money, right? So you don't want to just hoard onto your money. You want to invest in your business. A business is meant to grow, right? So that's one of the things that he really said that stuck out. He said, you're going to make bad decisions, but you can learn from those decisions. Another thing that Justin said that really stood out to me is that when you achieve a certain level in your business, Look for a mentor that would take you to the next level, that would take you where you want to go. He said it's okay to have a mentor that is completely different from your FMO, from your upline, and even not in the insurance industry. I think that is like really important. That's just like what Daniel was saying about, you know, having a life coach, a mental health coach, etc. Okay, so quote this, guys. He says, everything works a little, nothing works a lot. So what does that mean? So he's saying that, you know, you need to try everything, right? You want to try different lead opportunities. You want to do grassroots marketing. You want to, you know, go out there and market your business. And if you find something that really works, then stick to it. But, you know, do other things as well, right? When it comes to building your business, and don't be afraid to spend money on your business, because like he said, your business is not supposed to hoard money, okay? All right, so that's what he said. He says, go to your local events, meet your local carrier managers, build relationships, getting marketing dollars, etc. Selling and marketing should be 50-50. So it shouldn't be 90% selling and 10% marketing. No, you need to put 50% of your time on marketing and 50% of your time of selling. So guys, that was Justin Brock's. Ooh, Eric Fierro. So I learned a lot from him. I feel like I could relate to his story. He was very relatable, and he talked about starting over, right? He had to start over 3 times, and now he is so successful. So anyways, he says that the best thing you can do if you fail is get back up, learn from your mistake, and start over. So there's nothing wrong with failing. When we fail, it's a learning opportunity, right? So you have to get back up and you have to try again. He says, give yourself permission to stop being so self-conscious. So true. He says you have to set correct expectations. You will have more people saying no than yes. And you know what? That is okay, because when someone says no, trust me, there is a yes right around the corner. So they say no, okay, just keep moving. It's all good. So I love that. And he says activity is king, right? He says stay busy making income generating activities, right? And he says confidence doesn't come from knowing, it comes from doing. Woo, let me say that one more time. Confidence doesn't come from knowing, right? You can know all of it. You could be an expert, but at the end of the day, are you doing? I love it. I love it. All right, so that was Eric. Guys, so the next person that I took a lot from was Josh Lusting. I hope I said his name correctly. I probably butchered it. So he talked about a lot of ways to generate leads. You guys are always asking me like, can you make a video on leads? Can you make a video on leads? So anyways, this was a great information. He talked about doing webinars, dinner webinars, YouTube channel videos. He talked about like checklists when you do like YouTube videos and things like that, like roadmap to like 5 things on how to become a successful Medicare agent, right? Or 5 things to 5 steps on applying for Medicare, whatever the case may be, right? And he talked about, you know, offering free quotes, free consultation, having a funnel, and comparing plans in your area. So he's giving you a lot of ideas on how to present yourself on YouTube or how to generate leads and things like that. So different lead sources where he talked about how to promote or where to promote, because a lot of these guys are really big on marketing and promoting your business. So he talked about Facebook ads, IG ads, YouTube ads, direct mail letters, Google ads, Pinterest, TikTok, refer partners as in advisors, CPAs, pharmacists, doctors, HR managers, other agents, and attorneys. So guys, make a list of what I just said and come up with a goal and, you know, try to find a few things that resonates with you and do it, right? Whether it's starting your own YouTube channel, whether it's grassroots marketing, building relationships in your community. He also gave examples of long-term branding, right? Which is a slower build, but it's a long-term thing. It's a long-term game. So billboards, signage, SEO, which is websites, TV ads, radio ads, YouTube channel. He says create an asset that once you create it, it works for you 24/7 without taking any of your time. He said making money is easy, right? So you hear someone say that and you may not be where they're at when it comes to like finances, right? But you know why it's easy for them? Because in their mindset, it's easy, right? So whatever you feed into your mind becomes your reality. So tell yourself that, right? Making money is easy, right? Don't say things like, oh, I'm broke. Oh, I don't have no money. Oh, I can't pay for this. Oh, you know, I gotta do this or whatever. No, money is easy, right? I could pay for that. Or if you can't pay for it, I'm going to be able to pay for that, right? Ooh, this is one that I really like that he said. I love this. He says, authorities don't ask, we tell, right? He says, be bold, right? And that's like call to action. And I do that in my videos as well. Like I say, subscribe to the channel. I'm not saying, can you subscribe? Like, subscribe to the channel, guys. You've been watching my videos. I'm gonna plug it in right now. Subscribe to the channel, okay? So anyways, yeah, he says, authorities don't ask, we tell. Be bold, right? Give direction. People want direction. Don't ask. Don't ask, you know? He says, get the client to imagine that they already own what you are selling, right? It's a little bit of psychology, but it works. Actually, it is psychology, but it works. Instead of asking for the sale, assume that they're already going to get the policy, right? All right, guys, so the next speaker was Rebecca Davis. So anyway, so she came up and she was very emotional with her speech. She had her son up there. Like, she really pulled some heartstrings with her speech. It was beautiful. And she was basically telling women, hey, don't feel guilty for building an empire, right? Because when you're building something like this, guys, it's not going to be working 40 hours a week. If you want to be like these top producers, right, you have to really work on your business, right? And it takes hours. It takes time away from your family. Unfortunately, it does that. But what it does, it gives you opportunities to do the things that you really want to do, like travel the world and pay off your mortgage and things like that. There's so many things you could do with money. So anyways, let's get to her speech. All right, so she talked about ACA, and which I found really amazing, because I literally said, like, a lot of people don't really talk about ACA. It's like a hush hush, but she did a whole presentation on ACA, and which is, if you don't know, ACA is the Affordable Care Act. It's Obamacare insurance. So anyways, yeah, she talked about how ACA is a great business to get into. The referral base is very strong with ACA. Okay, so let's talk about the pros and cons that she pointed out with ACA. So she said the pros, millions of families need help, right? You only need to do one certification, right? With Medicare, you have to do AHIP and you have to certify with each carrier. So this is a pro. Marketing is a lot less restricted. And she says that the quote in the enrollment is 15 minutes, really easy to do. And it's also a Medicare funnel. It's like a gateway to Medicare. So if you're sitting with someone that's like 62, guess what? That person can become your Medicare client long as you take care of them year after year when they're with you with Obamacare. All right, so what are some of the cons? You have to renew every year. So you have to do the policy with the client every year. So that's a con. And you have to do follow-up paperwork, which is really not that hard. honestly. So like if they may need a social security card uploaded or income verification and things like that. And you need to have some basic knowledge on how taxes work, which is also, you know, it's something that you can learn. When it comes to Obamacare, it's a very easy sell, honestly. So anyways, I love that she touched on that. So basically her speech was all about ACA is king. It's where it's at. Get on ACA. Okay, so anyways, the next speaker was Lester Kahn. Okay, so I really enjoyed Lester's speech. I feel like I was at church. I feel like I was being blessed. Okay, I was like, yes. I was in the background saying preach. So anyways, his speech was amazing. I took so much nugget from his speech. He's actually a pastor as well. So he said, success is to set a goal and to reach that goal. So that's the definition of success. You set a goal and you reach it, right? So I love that. He says, always do the right thing. Integrity, be honest. Always do the right thing, guys. Don't be shady. Don't be one of those agents that are shady. Do the right thing. He says, when you realize your past is over, then you can let go of your past. Realize that the past is behind you. Why are you looking back? For what? Keep it moving. Grow. Okay, you guys gonna have me preaching over here. He says, wealth is not evil. Wealth ain't evil. A preacher is saying this straight from the Bible. And this is another thing that I love that he said. He says, talk to yourself in a positive way. You want to say things to yourself like, I am blessed. I am the head and not the tail. My bank account is blessed. Like, oh my gosh, I loved his speech. Ooh. So when he was talking about wealth is not evil, one of the things that he said is that his money helps other people. So how can wealth be evil, right? So he's like helping other organizations, you know, helping mission trips and things like that. So yeah, wealth is not evil, guys. So I already know that. He says, stop chasing the blessing and be the blessing, right? Quote that. Stop chasing the blessing. You are the blessing. You are blessed. You are the head and not the tail, honey. Yes. Okay. Love it. He says, who are you selling? What are you selling, right? What are you selling when you talk to your clients? You're selling you, right? And he says that, are you selling a product that you don't believe in, right? We're not talking about the Medicare product. We're not talking about that life insurance product. We're not talking about that ACA. We're talking about you. You're selling you. Do you believe in you? Do you believe in you? Period, right? You got to believe in who you are. Because at the end of the day, you're selling you. You're selling you as a person. You're selling your integrity. You're selling your kindness. You're compassionate for people. Do you believe in that? Do you believe that about yourself? That's what you're selling. You're adding value. You're adding value to your clients. So believe in you, right? Because that's what you're selling. All right. Love it. He says, I cannot be defeated and I will not quit. You're going to have bad days. You may even have a bad year. But guess what? You ain't going to quit. Quit for what? What you quitting for? All right, you guys have me preaching over here. All right, he says, if your actions don't align with your dreams, then you don't believe in yourself. So make sure that what you're dreaming align with your beliefs, right? With integrity. All right, love it, guys, love it. Oh, and this is one thing that he said that I really liked. He says, don't work so hard building a business that you did not build a life, right? So stop and enjoy the simple things in life. Spend time with your families. You know, let your loved ones know that you love them, support them, So guys, that was Lester Kahn. All right, okay. All right, so the next speaker was Justin Thomas. Now, I'm not gonna break down his information was worth $1 million, to be honest. And basically he was teaching us how to do YouTube ads. I'm not going to like break down his speech, but his speech was amazing. And it's one of those things that you really want to go back and like listen to, take notes. And yeah, it was a lot of valuable information in his speech. So just know that, okay? It was good. All right, so what else? All right, guys, so the next person that spoke was Tracy Lonsberry. I'm not going to really get into his presentation just because it was just a lot of information, and he is a annuity guy. So you guys can Google him, check him out if you're interested in that type of information. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and talk about the next speaker, and I think that a lot of people would take a lot of value from his information. So his name was Joe I'm not gonna butcher his name. I'll put his name right here. But anyways, his name was Joe. So he talked about telesales, and like I said, a lot of people are asking like, how do you sell over the phone? So let me give some highlights of his presentation. So he says, invest in a good headset. And he said it's good to have double screens, so you know, 2 monitors, because it's so much easier. Create a zen environment, right? Like have soft music in the background, have a relaxed mindset, because you're doing this at home. It's telesales, right? So you want to be peaceful, you want to be in a good mindset. He says turn off outside noise, turn off your phone, put it on silent, close your email notifications so that way you can stay focused. He says put a system in place that you can follow. He says establish your lead product. Know the products that you're selling. Work with a script. He also says that have your rebuttals ready, because there's going to be like certain things that people are always going to say like, oh, I need to think about it, or I need to talk to my daughter, or whatever, just to like get off the phone, because it's a mental thing. People don't like to be sold to, honestly. So you have to know like, what are your rebuttals? What are you going to say when they say that? Because a lot of people are going to say the same thing. So know your rebuttals and have them ready. He says set up your bookmarks with key websites, right? So that way it's easy to you to navigate your screen and what you're doing. He says have your materials and info ready, like in a Dropbox. He says don't reinvent the wheel. Tap into a system that is already working. He says use technology such as a CRM. And he says, how do you plan to make calls? Are you going to use a dialing system, a headset, you know, things like that. He also says to use automation such as texting, such as like email drops and things like that. So basically what that is a system that will automatically send your clients or potential clients a message, right? So like a automatic text that says happy birthday, or an automatic text that says, hey, you know, I seen that you fill out the form. What are you looking for as far as insurance? You know. All right, guys, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys really took notes of the gems in this video. A lot of great speakers, billionaires in the room, millionaires in the room. You know, it was nice. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you, yes, you, on the next video. Bye, guys.
All the cards down on the table, knowing there's no way that you'll be able to win this one. But she's somebody else in the making. First, she just gotta stop all the faking, and she'll be there. But she's wondering if it's gonna feel like this forever. Wondering if it's gonna feel like this whenever she leaves her safe space. She leaves her safe space.